Hey, welcome back to the show. Shane Connary joining us from Vail Mountain Rescue on this chilly Monday morning. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Nice catching up with you. So we're going to have you stick around for a couple of interviews today.
Okay.
And Shane, we talked a little bit off camera. Obviously, we didn't have much happening in terms of missions, and that's a great thing this past week.
We've already gone over 100 missions this year. We're kind of above normal, so it's nice to have a little break this last couple of weeks. It's a little bit slower, give people a rest, give people a chance to enjoy their family.
And also to start kind of preparing for the next season that's going to be, it's upon us already starting out there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I came up from Denver last night, and snowing, lots of snow at Loveland.
A lot of snow in like Denver area too, right, along the foothills area.
Right. So it got me kind of excited for thinking about backcountry skiing and avalanche season, which can come up in our Colorado snowpack. And so I was starting to pull out my gear.
Now this is gear that you have with you when you're going on a mission,
or
just going
personal,
into that country on your own, right?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Both, absolutely. And it's it's really important if you're out there and you're in avalanche terrain or potentially going into avalanche terrain, to have that beacon, shovel, and probe. And the thing about beacons in the spring, you should always remove your batteries, and then in the fall put in a new set, so you always have fresh batteries.
Kind of like your fire alarm in your house or your CO2 detector.
Right, because we always find one guy on the team or gal won't replace their batteries. They'll check them in the fall, and it'll all be corroded. So then you got to go in and clean it up. And
so then just so people know, what does this little thing right here do?
So this is a beacon, and this is to help find a partner in a self-rescue type of situation. So when you're out in the backcountry, you turn it on and it shows a power rating, as the sound a tracker makes, and then you leave it in signal mode where it's sending out a constant signal.
Okay.
So you put this on your body, and there's a case that you wear it. So you don't want to put it in your backpack, because then if your backpack gets ripped off in an avalanche, they'll find your backpack, but they won't find you, right?
Okay.
So you put it close to your body, and then if I get caught in an avalanche, then my partner would turn his beacon to search, and it sends out tones and leads you to your partner.
Okay.
So this is another good time to look at your gear and figure out if it's still working right too.
Right.
I was in an avalanche course a couple of years ago, and someone had like a 10-year-old beacon, and we were practicing out in the parking lot, and literally he could find me about the distance we are apart. So it got old, it got tired, it was just time to replace it.
Sure, and that makes the most sense. I mean, you got to always be thinking about that. Can I have you stick around for another interview?
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to go through the backpack and the probe and a lot of other great information, but thanks for being here.
Okay.
All right, hey, we'll be right back. More of the show. We have Ashley. Look at that weather forecast and more with Vail Mountain Rescue. We'll be right back.